What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So we back with this super cute fall set. I'm so excited for all of these fall sets that I got for y'all. But first, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, show whatever support that y'all can. Go ahead, click that bell button so that y'all know when I'm uploading. And we actually just soaked off her last set. So this is me just going in and pushing her cuticles back after that. And we are going to clip that excess nail off as well. But yes, I'm so excited. Like, I've been loving the fall sets that I've been doing, like the snake print nails that I did, obviously the ones I did on myself, which you could see in this video. If you haven't seen that video, go check out my channel. That was the last video that I uploaded, so you can go check that out. I love these nails so much. They were super cute, super fall. And yeah, because snake print is so in and French tip is so in, so it's like a perfect blend. The browns are in, everything. But let's get into this set. So this set, just going in, removing all of those oils and natural shine from the natural nail bits, using my hand file from my local nail supply. And yeah, we're just gonna be doing that on all of the fingers, and I'll be back. So then I went ahead and dusted the nails off and chose the sizes for my tips. And I'm using my McCart tips. I put my dehydrator on from Valentino, which you can also use like alcohol wipes as a dehydrator as well. So then I'm just going in my regular glue and just gluing them on. I did actually put this middle finger a little crooked, which you're going to tell if you haven't already. But you're going to be able to tell, and that blew me. But it's okay, you know, sometimes that happens. So yeah, just gluing these on. And we did decide to do double tips, so y'all gonna see me just placing the little double tip on, and I use bigger sizes for the double tip. You could use same size or bigger size. It really doesn't matter with the McCart tips. They're really easy to like cut off and file into the right shape. So that's what I like about these tips. And then they're a little bit thinner, just easier to work with overall. So if you want these tips, they're in my Amazon link in the description box below. Go ahead and check that out and grab you some. It's a whole bunch of other stuff that I use that's in there as well. And yeah, we're just cutting down to the length that she wanted and just matching them all up. So I did go ahead and cut off the excess from the double tip on the sides to equal up to the first tip, but I didn't put that on the camera. So just know that I did that, and I'm just kind of matching up. I match up these two because I feel like they're more together than the middle finger. So yeah, then I'm just going up to clean the shape, and we doing like a tapered square. So I didn't have to cut no more except for the little excess that was on the double tip. Once I get that shape, I'm blending the tip into the natural nail. And yeah, that's basically it with the McCart tips. They're a little bit rounded, but if you just keep that file straight, it's super easy to get like the perfect tapered square. So that's why I really like these tips. But yeah, just going in, cleaning up the shape or whatever, and I'll be back. So once we're done with all the shaping, I have all my acrylic ready. I'm going in with my No Lift Nails primer and just putting 2 coats on every nail. This is my second coat right here. And then I'm going to be going in, and this is the C&D retention liquid I'm working with in this video. Going in with my Valentino Crystal Clear powder and just putting a thin layer over the natural nails. If you watch my videos, you know why I do this. If you're new here, check out either my last video, the nails I did on myself, or some other videos I explain 3 reasons why I like to put that thin layer of clear on the nail beds. And this is the first thing we're doing on all of the nail beds. And then I'm going to be going in with Olive, the color Olive from Nail House. That's the olive green color we're going to be using. And what other colors I'm using? I think I'm using Perfect Nude from Valentino and my Crystal Clear from Valentino as well. So this is the olive color. Just going in and doing a basic application for this finger. This finger is just going to be completely green. Then we're going in with the Perfect Nude. For this finger, I'm doing a French tip finger. So I'm just going in to do the top part. And I don't use any tools for this. I just use my brush and just create that circle, half circle, you know, whatever, smile line, I guess is what you call it, with my brush, you know, just doing it. I know some texts will like file. I don't even do that because I'm pretty good with doing it with my brush. So, yeah. And then, but if you're new, I would say take smaller beads and work with the smaller beads to do that. And if you need to, go ahead and file before you do the next color. But yeah, they do have a tool, but the tool don't make the line deep enough for me. Like, it's too, I don't know. But we're doing the French tip on the thumb as well. So I'm gonna just do that first because we want that nude to dry, the top part to dry before we're putting that bottom color on. So just doing that while I can work on the other fingers as well. This C&D retention liquid is dry so slow, so that's why my beads be coming out like a little like wet, because I just had to get a hang of working with this liquid. Like, I don't want as much liquid because then it's just gonna dry too slow for me. Like, for me, I have to work with drier beads so that it dry quicker. So then we're going in to encapsulate these little leaves that I got off of Amazon. I think they might be in my Amazon link as well. I'll make sure to put them in there. But I did a thin layer of crystal clear. I put a little bit of that olive just to get it in the background, like a little marble look. And then I'm going in with a few different colors of leaves to, you know, get the variety and just sticking them on there. Just like that, with some little gold foil pieces too that I cut up. Then once we have, you know, I'll be putting a little bit more crystal clear just to make sure everything is able to stick on. And then once I have that all done, I do go in right away just to encapsulate with the crystal clear, because I don't want any of the leaves falling off or nothing while I'm working on the other fingers. So I just go in right away and cap that. So that's what I'm doing here, and you're basically just doing a regular application, just right over that stuff. So for this finger, we're doing a little ombre with the leaves. So I'm just going in a little bit of clear again, and then sticking gold foils and them leaves right on. And then I don't encapsulate right away because I do have to put the nude over it to create the ombre. So I'm gonna be using my Perfect Nude and just placing that basically just like how you do a regular ombre around the cuticle area and dragging it downward. And then once that dries, I'll be going in to encapsulate the leaf part. So what I do is I put the nude a little thick enough to where I can create the apex with the nude, and then I'll only take a little bit of clear just to encapsulate the leaf part where the tip is. I don't encapsulate the nude part, if that makes any sense to y'all. So yeah, that's how I work. And that was the same with the French tip. Like, I put the nude thick enough so where I can create the apex with that, so I don't have to cap it at all. Just sealing them cuticles in right here and dragging the nude down over top of the leaves, and boom, that's how you do it. And then for this finger, for the French, I'm just going in with the olive to do that. Always make sure your monomer is up there, okay? Your brush has to be completely submerged in the monomer, so you have to make sure you have enough monomer in your little cup for that, okay? Don't let it get down low how I be doing, because then that just be messing your beads up. But yeah, just going in with this olive. I really want to do a full set of French tip with this olive, because I just love how this one finger came out. Like, it just came out so cute to me. But yeah, just going in to do that. And then on the thumb, for that French tip, I'm going to be doing the leaves. So again, just applying a little bit of clear, sticking them leaves on, and the gold little flake pieces onto the clear or whatever, and then letting that dry a little bit. I don't usually wait. Like I mentioned, I don't wait. I just encapsulate that right away so that no leaves are falling off or doing no crazy stuff. So then I'm gonna encapsulate up to the nude. I'm not gonna encapsulate the nude because, like I said, we make that nude thick enough so that we can get that apex, okay? I'm only showing one hand, but for the other hand, I did switch it up some. Like, instead of a lot of French, I had ombres instead, and everything was on different fingers. Like, I have the olive green French tip on this finger, and then it was like an olive green ombre on the other finger, and it just like mixed it up. It made it super cute. You know, the differences. I love doing like different nails. I don't really like when the nails are the same on both hands because it just gets a little too simple for me. Sometimes it can be cute, but for the most part, I like the differences. So yeah, I didn't show that hand, but y'all can obviously see that I did it different, and you get the gist of the whole set and everything that I'm doing based off this one hand. So obviously once the acrylic is done, we're going into shape the nails, and I'm going to do a little explaining of what I do here, but I do have a more detailed shaping video in the description box below if you haven't seen it already. But basically what I'm doing, using my hand file, it's an 80/80 grit file. I filed the sides and staying completely straight on the sides, okay? And I do go a little bit up and down just to, you know, make sure I'm getting that, like, wherever I need to get it a little more thinner, if that makes sense or whatever. Then I'm going underneath. You don't want to stay underneath, but I just go underneath just to clean up because there's sometimes like a little bit of acrylic that sticks out or whatever. So I'm just making that line straight and even. And then I go along the tip and I go up and down on the tip just to make sure that that tip is straight. I feel like the tip makes all the difference. Like if you're working on a shape and it seems so off, clean that tip up and that shape is going to be like 10 times better. I'm telling you. But yeah, you don't want to focus too much on the tip when you're going up and down on the sides. Only on the tip when you're going up and down on the tip, because if you focus it on the sides, it's just going to make it too thin and mess up. But if you focus it on the bottom, like right there how I was doing, then it makes it more straight. I feel like I need to teach this in person. Like it's so hard to explain. But yeah, this is basically everything I just did right here. What I'm doing on this pinky is what I just explained. Then I go over top of the nail and I stay straight. Like my file remains straight. You can do a little angle to clean up, but like as soon as you do that angle, it removes that straight edge. Like right here, what I'm explaining right now. I'm going straight across the top. I'm not doing no angle or nothing going around. I'm trying to remain straight. I do a little bit over the cuticle, but not too much. And I'm just doing straight because you want a straight top so that that shape comes out even more popped. Like it's more of a crazy straight edge. You know, if you go into the side, it's going to round out the edges. So be careful with that. And then I go in with my cuticle, or not my cuticle, but my e-file, and I just clean out a little bit on top like how I was doing. And I mainly focus on the cuticle area and just bring that down so that the cuticle area is more flush. And I like to do that with the e-file because it just is more neater instead of me rushing, like, because I move fast with the hand file. So me moving fast with the hand file over the cuticle, I feel like I'm gonna cut someone's skin. So I just like to be careful, and the e-file takes it more like acrylic down, which is what I'm looking for around the cuticle area. So that's why I like to use the e-file for that. Then, like I said, I just bring it down the top. And then I come to the tip and I go underneath, like how you see, because that gives the illusion of the nails being a little bit thinner, but the nails are still thick to where they're not going to break. Because, you know, some people be complaining that they don't like their nails thick. And I'm like, boo, they got to be like a good thickness, because that's how they not going to break. But by me going underneath at that bottom, it's going to give the illusion like that C curve tip. And it's going to make them look like a little bit more thinner than what they are, to where, you know, they look good, but they're still thick. So like what I'm doing right here is what I'm talking about. And then I go in back with the hand file just to clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up still. And then, yeah, I'm just going in for this French tip nail. I do most of the filing for the French tip nail with the e-file, because I got to bring down all the excess and file off to create that smooth line. So I do a little bit with the hand file, then mostly e-file. Then I'll go back in with the hand file to clean up the shape or whatever else needs to be fixed, which you're going to see everything right here. Same thing, French tip on the thumb, which I'm going to be doing. And yeah. So once we done the filing, I had her wash her hands, and then we going in with the top coat. So I'm going in with my Valentino top coat, and that's all. We ain't do nothing else. It was all the details was in the acrylic. So we straight off of that, going in, top coating everything. And then I do wipe the sides to make sure no gel is falling off the sides, which is going to ruin the shaping. And we curing this for 60 seconds, obviously doing it on both hands. Then y'all already know, gotta go in my cuticle oil. So that's what I'm doing here, rubbing that in, making sure her little cuticles are good. And this is the finished set. I know that one finger came out, the middle finger came out a little crooked, but this set is still super cute, super green, fall vibes. I love it so much. And I'm going to say thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, show whatever love that y'all can. And I'll see y'all in the next video.